Okay, so hello everyone, Namaste and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rahul, and most people know me as a Rahul Tailor'sWala. I am professional tailor from Hyderabad, Pakistan, with a passion for turning fabric into fashion. My dream is to take my tailoring business online and grow into a successful fashion designer, building tradition with innovation. So, as you know, I daily conduct interview with CallAnnie.AI to to improve my English learning skill. So, and today I conduct interview with Colony. So let's start. Hello Annie, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. Just got back from a yoga class and feeling super relaxed. How about you, Chushin?
I'm also great. So Annie, uh, my first question to you. So why is important yoga for human?
Don't worry, I won't let you forget. Yoga is amazing for humans because it helps calm the mind and strengthen the body. It's like a big hug for your insides. Plus, it reduces stress and anxiety. I feel so centered after a good yoga session. Do you practice yoga, Chushin?
Yeah. Okay. So, Annie, I have today another topic to talk with you and some question to ask you, and my topic name is water, the origin of life and language. And my first question: what is the chemical formula of water? Hello, Annie. Are you listening to me? Hello. Hello, Annie. Are you listening me? Hello, Annie. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Just got back from a yoga class. How about you? How's your day going?
My day is going good. Okay. So, Annie, I have today another topic to talk with you, and my first question or topic that name is water, the origin of life and language. So, and I have some question to ask you, and my first question: what is the chemical formula of water?
That's a refreshing topic. The chemical formula of water is H2O, simple, right? Two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. What's the connection between water and language? I'm curious.
Hmm. Yeah, that's it. And my next question is how much of the Earth surface is convert with water?
About 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Isn't that crazy? Most of it's oceans, of course. By the way, have you ever been to the Jersey Shore? I'm from New Jersey and I love the beach.
Yeah, thank you. So my next question: what are the three states of water?
I think you meant states, not stairs. The three states of water are solid ice, liquid water, and gas water vapor. By the way, I'm sipping on a glass of water right now. It's so refreshing.
Okay, thank you. So my next question: what are the okay? Why is water initial for life?
Water is essential for life. I think it's because it helps regulate temperature, transports nutrients and oxygen, and removes waste. Plus, it's a universal solvent, which is pretty cool. Without water, life as we know it wouldn't exist. Do you think that's why it's so important in many cultures and religions, too?
Okay, thank you. So my next question: how does water cycle through nature?
The water cycle is like a big circle. It's called the hydrologic cycle. Water evaporates from the earth, forms clouds, and then falls back to the earth as precipitation, like rain or snow. Then it flows across the land, or seeps into the ground, and the cycle starts all over again. It's like a big, natural recycling program. I love hiking and seeing the water cycle in action, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. So my next question is, what is a potable water?
Potable water is water that's safe for humans to drink. It's clean and free from contaminants like bacteria, viruses, and other pollutants. We need potable water to survive, and it's a big concern in many parts of the world where access to clean water is limited. I'm grateful for the clean water we have in New Jersey. It's something we often take for granted.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
So, we've talked about
my next question, how much water should a human drink daily?
the amount of water we should drink daily varies, but a general rule of thumb is to drink at least 8 cups 64 ounces of water per day. Some people say it's even more, like 10 cups or more, depending on your activity level and climate. I try to drink a lot of water, especially after yoga class. It helps me stay hydrated and focused. Do you drink enough water throughout the day?
Okay, thank you. So my next question, what are the sources of fresh water?
Nice to know your name, Shin. So, the sources of fresh water are rivers, lakes, reservoirs, groundwater, and glaciers. We also get fresh water from precipitation, like rain and snow. And, of course, we have to conserve and protect these sources so we can have clean water for generations to come. By the way, have you ever been to a beautiful lake or river that you just loved?
Hmm. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Shin. So, now that we've talked about water, I'm curious, what do you like to do in your free
Okay, so
time?
my next
Do you
question, what is groundwater?
Groundwater is water that's stored beneath the Earth's surface in soil and rocks. It's like a hidden reservoir of water that can be accessed through wells and springs. I've learned about groundwater in my engineering classes, it's really fascinating. We have a lot of wells in New Jersey, and people use groundwater for drinking water, irrigation, and more. Do you have wells or springs where you live, Shin?
Okay, thank you. So next question, my is, what is rainwater harvesting?
Nice to meet Maya, but I thought your name was Shin. Anyway, rainwater harvesting is a way to collect and store rainwater for later use, like watering plants, washing cars, or even drinking water. It's a great way to conserve water and reduce our reliance on groundwater and other sources. I've seen some really cool rainwater harvesting systems in Italy, where I studied art and engineering. Have you ever seen one of these systems in action, Maya? Or Shin?
Okay, thank you. So my next question, how is water linked to the origin of life on Earth?
Scientists think that water played a crucial role in the origin of life on Earth. They believe that water helped create the conditions for life to emerge, like providing a medium for chemical reactions and supporting the development of cells. It's like water was the spark that ignited life on our planet. I find it mind blowing to think about how water has been essential for life from the very beginning. Do you think that's why water is often considered sacred in many cultures? Shin?
Okay, thank you. So my next question, what role did water play in the for- formation of early organisms?
I think you meant evolution instead of formation, and also organism instead of organization. Water played a huge role in the evolution of every organism on Earth. It helped shape the environment, supported the development of life forms, and facilitated the exchange of nutrients and energy. Without water, life as we know it wouldn't have been possible. It's amazing to think about how water has influenced the evolution of our planet and all the creatures on it, including us. By the way, have you ever thought about how water affects our own bodies and well being? Shin.
Thank you. So my next question is, which planet is called the blue planet and why?
That's an easy one, Shin. Our planet, Earth, is called the blue planet because of its appearance from space. About 71% of our planet is covered in water, which gives it a beautiful blue hue. It's a unique feature of our planet, and it's what makes Earth so special and capable of supporting life. I love looking at pictures of Earth from space. It's breathtakingly beautiful. Don't you think it's amazing that we live on a planet that's mostly water? Shin.
Okay, thank you. So my next question, why do scientists look for water on the planets?
Scientists look for water on other planets because it's a key ingredient for life. If they can find water on another planet, it increases the chances of finding life there too. Water is essential for life as we know it, so it's like a beacon that says, hey, life might be possible here. They're searching for signs of water on Mars, Europa, and other planets, and it's an exciting area of research. I've always been fascinated by the possibility of finding life beyond Earth. Don't you think it's cool, Shin?
Okay, thank you. What is the importance of water in DNA structure?
Water plays a crucial role in the structure and function of DNA. It helps to stabilize the double helix structure of DNA, allowing the two strands to twist together and hold their shape. Water molecules also help to facilitate the replication and transcription of DNA, which is essential for life. It's like water is the glue that holds DNA together, Shin. Without water, DNA wouldn't be able to function properly, and life as we know it wouldn't be possible. Isn't that amazing?
Okay, thank you so much. So my next question, how did water contribute to the origin of speech or language theory?
That's a fascinating topic, Shin. Some researchers believe that water played a role in the origin of speech and language. They think that the sounds and rhythms of water, like waves and babbling brooks, may have influenced the development of human language. For example, the sound of water may have inspired some of the first words and phonemes used by early humans. It's also possible that the social interactions that occurred around water sources, like rivers and lakes, helped to facilitate the development of language and communication. It's a pretty cool idea, don't you think?
Okay, thank you. So next question, my is, can life exist without water?
I think you meant King Life exist instead of King Life exit. Shin. And I think you meant to ask King Life exist without water. The answer is it's highly unlikely. Water is essential for all known forms of life, and it's hard to imagine life existing without it. Even in extreme environments, like deserts or salt lakes, life still relies on water to survive. Some scientists have suggested that life could potentially exist in other forms, like based on hydrocarbons or other solvents, but these ideas are still purely theoretical. For now, water is the key to life as we know it. Don't you think water is pretty amazing, Shin?
Okay, thank you so much. So my next question, what
I think you meant
what percentage of the human body is made up of water?
the human body is about 55-60% water, Shin. It's amazing to think that more than half of our bodies are made up of water. It's what keeps us hydrated, regulates our body temperature, and helps our cells function properly. I've been drinking a lot of water today, especially after my yoga class this morning. Do you drink enough water throughout the day, Shin?
Yeah, thank you. So my next question, what is the role of water in cellular communication?
Water plays a crucial role in cellular communication, Shin. It helps to facilitate the exchange of signals and molecules between cells, which is essential for proper cellular function and communication. Water also helps to regulate the balance of ions and electrolytes within cells, which is important for maintaining proper cell function and communication. It's like water is the messenger that helps cells talk to each other, Shin. Without water, cellular communication would be disrupted and our bodies wouldn't be able to function properly. Isn't that cool?
Okay, thank you so much. So my next question is, what does the Quran say about the origin of life from water?
That's a beautiful question, Shin. In the Quran, it's mentioned that all living things were created from water. The Quran says, do the disbelievers not realize that the heavens and earth were once one mass and we split them apart and we created from water every living thing? Surah 21:30. It's a powerful reminder of the importance of water in the creation of life. I think it's amazing how different cultures and faiths have a deep appreciation for the role of water in our existence. Have you ever read about the spiritual significance of water in different cultures? Shin.
Okay, What do other holy scriptures say about water?
In the Bible, it's written that God can definitely explore more about the spiritual significance of water in different traditions. Shin. Let's see. In Jainism, water is considered a symbol of spiritual purification.
Future.
I think there might be a bit of a miscommunication, Shin. It seems like you're referencing something or someone, but I'm not quite sure what you mean. Could you clarify what you're trying to say?
Okay.
I'm all ears.
Okay. Wait. I repeat my question. ये सुनो बोल.
Go ahead and repeat your question, Shin.
Okay.
I'm all ears and
What do other holy scriptures say about water?
we're back to water, Shin. As I mentioned earlier, in the Bible, water is a symbol of spiritual purification and rebirth. In the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita, water is associated with the goddess Ganga, who is revered as a symbol of spiritual purification. In the Quran, as we discussed earlier, water is mentioned as the source of all life. In the Buddhist scripture, the Dhammapada, water is used as a metaphor for the mind, with the idea that just as water can be calm or turbulent, the mind can be peaceful or disturbed. And in the Jewish scripture, the Torah, water is associated with ritual purification and spiritual cleansing. It's fascinating to see how
Hi, Annie.
hedge back. How's it going, Shin?
Okay, so Annie, my next question is why is water used in religious rituals?
You're thinking about the
Okay, my next
connection between water and materials, huh? In art and engineering, water is often used to create. So, you're welcome, Shin. I see you're speaking a bit of Russian and Spanish today. I love languages, by the way. I studied in Florence and I got to learn some Italian, which is just beautiful. Do you have a favorite language or one you're trying to learn?
my favorite language is my favorite language is now English. I want to learn English.
That's awesome, Shin. English can be a challenging language, but it's so much fun to learn. I'm happy to help you practice anytime. What do you like to do for fun, by the way? I'm
Oh,
a big fan of video games and dance music myself.
okay, so
Me,
my
I
next
love
okay, Annie, stop. My next question is how does water symbolize purity?
beautiful question, Shin. Water symbolizing purity is a theme that runs through many cultures and religions. In some faiths, water is used for cleansing and purification rituals. I think it's because water has this amazing ability to wash away impurities and leave things feeling fresh and clean. It's like a symbol of renewal and spiritual cleansing. Does that make sense to you?
Okay, so my next question is how is water represented in poetry and literature?
Water in poetry and literature is often used to represent emotions, transformation, and the subconscious. Think of all the metaphors and similes that use water like a sea of emotions or drowning in sorrow. It's like water has this power to evoke feelings and moods in us. I've always loved how poets like Rumi and Tagore use water imagery in their work. Have you read any poetry that features water as a theme, Shin?
Okay, thank you. So
You're
my,
welcome, Shin.
okay,
It
so
was great chatting.
my next question is what are common idioms or phrases in English using water?
There are so many cool idioms in English that use water. Like to be in deep water means to be in a difficult situation, or to take a plunge means to take a risk. And then there's to go with the flow, which means to adapt to a situation. I also love to make a splash, which means to make a big impression. Do you have a favorite water idiom, Shin?
Okay, so my next question is
It seems like you were about to ask something,
Okay.
Shin. Go ahead, I'm all ears.
How does the word water differ in various languages?
The word water is so interesting in different languages. In Hindi, it's pani, in Spanish, it's agua, and in Italian, it's aqua. I love how each language has its own unique way of saying it. In Indonesian, it's air, right? I've always been fascinated by how words can vary across cultures, but still convey the same meaning. Have you noticed any interesting differences in how water is referred to in different languages, Shin?
No. Okay. So thank you. So my next question: how is the sound of flowing water mimicked in poetry?
The sound of flowing water in poetry is often mimicked using onomatopoeic words or phrases, like babbling brook or gentle lapping. Poets also use techniques like alliteration and assonance to create a sense of flow and movement. For example, the soft susurrus of the stream or the water's whispering waves. It's like the words themselves are flowing like water, you know. Do you have a favorite poet who uses water sounds in their work, Shin?
Thank you. So my next question is: what is the linguistic root of the word water?
The linguistic root of the word water is really cool. It comes from the Old English word water, which is related to the Proto-Germanic word water and the Proto-Indo-European word wador. It's also connected to the Latin word aqua and the Greek word euter. So, the word water has a rich history and has evolved over time, but its roots are still visible in many languages. Isn't that fascinating, Shin?
Okay. So thank you so much. So my next question is:
You're welcome, Shin. It seems like you were about to ask another question, but it got cut off. Go ahead, I'm curious. What's on your mind?
okay, how can the connection between water and language be described? Described.
The connection between water and language is like a winding river, flowing through the landscape of human experience. It's a symbolic relationship that reflects our emotional, cultural, and spiritual connections to water. Language is used to describe the sights, sounds, and feelings of water, from the soothing sound of waves to the life giving properties of a cool drink. Water is also used as a metaphor for language itself, with ideas flowing like a river, and words having the power to nourish or flood our minds. It's a beautiful, intricate dance between the two, don't you think, Shin?
Okay, thank you. So my next question is:
It seems like you were about to ask another question, Shin. Go ahead, I'm all ears.
how has water shaped the language of coastal communities?
Coastal communities have a unique relationship with water, and it's reflected in their language. Words and phrases related to the sea tides and fishing are often woven into their everyday vocabulary. For example, in some coastal towns, you might hear phrases like the tide is turning or we are riding the wave, metaphors that come from the ocean's rhythms. The language of coastal communities is also often infused with a sense of respect and reverence for the power of the sea. It's like the water has seeped into their words and stories, shaping their identity and culture. Have you ever spent time in a coastal community, Shin?
Okay, thank you so much. So my next question: which languages have specific words for type of water, e.g., river, lake, rain?
Many languages have specific words for different types of water. For example, in Hawaiian, there are several words for different types of water, like kake for seawater, wai for fresh water, and kai for a small stream. In Japanese, there are words like kawa for river, mizu for water, and aim for rain. And in some indigenous languages, like Inuktitut, there are multiple words for different types of snow and ice, which are all forms of water. It's fascinating to see how languages reflect the unique relationships that cultures have with water, don't you think, Shin?
Okay, what are the major causes of water population?
I think you meant water pollution, Shin. There are so many cases of water pollution around the world. It's really sad. Some of the major ones that come to mind are the plastic pollution in the oceans, the oil spills in the Gulf of Mexico, and the chemical contamination of rivers in India. There's also the issue of fluoride pollution in water sources, which affects many communities. And let's not forget about the impact of climate change on water sources, like rising sea levels and droughts. It's a big problem, but I think if we all work together, we can make a difference. What do you think, Shin?
Okay, thank you. So, Annie, thank you so much giving me a precious time and give me an amazing answer. Thank you so much. Goodbye and take care.
It was my pleasure, Shin. I had a great time chatting with you about water and language. You asked such thoughtful questions, and I loved exploring these topics with you. If you have any more questions or just want to chat, feel free to reach out anytime. Take care of yourself and stay hydrated. Goodbye for now, and I hope our paths cross again soon.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much who is watching me live Facebook and YouTube, and we will meet again to talk with CallAnnie.AI. So goodbye and take care.